What's going on, America? What's with the sudden hate on the police? I mean, I remember people used to love those guys. Now all of a sudden people hate them, but they're asking for a defund of them. I mean, I don't know much about them, but I knew I liked them when I was a kid. You know, back of my head, I kind of wanted to be one. Hey, I'm gonna stop all this ignorance. I'm gonna stop all this anger, undeserved anger actually, and I'm gonna help the police out. Okay, so I've come back and I've learned a lot about the police, and I started off with their first album, and let me just tell you, I kind of understand what people are getting at when they say you should defund the police. They don't deserve all this amazing credit. I wrote this cool list right here. Don't look at that. Hopefully the guy editing this will blur this out, but like zoom in on this. And I wrote a list of the things I think about it, right? Let's start off with, and the album's called Mont d'Amour. You know, I think they're British. And for whatever reason, they're speaking French. Stick to your own language, buddy. Anyways, let's get on to this, huh? Next two. Wow, what a great way to start off an album. What a great way. And by that I mean it's not a great way to start off an album. It's horrible. Like, I know like a lot of people practice this, but you always start off with your best and end with your bestest. You don't start off with the worst, because I'm just gonna think the album's bad. And I mean, the album is alright, but that beginning was, oof. I wrote something funny here, but I kind of like stopped writing funnies, because I don't write scripts or anything, and I just go along. But I'll just say this one. Next to you, more like I don't want to be next to you. Aha! 4 out of 10. Next up we got I'm So Lonely. Now I'm speaking purely biasedly here. It's a good song. 8 out of 10. Now, I'm not just saying that because I'm a lonely guy. I'm saying because it's a good song. And it just so happens to be about a lonely guy. 8 out of 10, right? Stinker. Compared to the next one. Roxanne. Oh. I get it. Okay, I was talking about all that stuff about the police and how they don't deserve it. But, whew, that Roxanne song, I gotta admit, pretty good. Roxanne! Then I don't remember the rest. Next, that's a 9 out of 10. Not a full 10 because I feel like the 10 out of 10 is like a perfect. And I already said my perfect song a while ago. Next up, Hole in My Life. Wow. Wow, police. You go from to and then this is easily the worst song in the album. Easily. 2 out of 10. Bye bye. What is it called? Hole in My Life? That's really... No, there is one after listening to that song. Okay. Peanuts. Let me tell you about that one. It's crazy, it's kooky, it's nuts. It's great. Haha, Peanuts. 8 out of 10. And I'm not just saying that because I like the Peanuts, the Charlie Brown man. I don't know, Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Can't Stand Losing You. Oh, I didn't even say Peanuts was an 8 out of 10. Can't Stand Losing You, 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's, I like it. It's a little bit repetitive. That's a kind of the norm of this whole album. Everything's like a little bit repetitive, huh? A little too much for me, honestly. But hey, still a good song. Truth hits everybody. 5 out of 10. Let me tell you, the truth does hit everybody at one point. And let me just tell you, it hit me hard when I found out that the police need to get the fund. Born in the 50s. That was a weird part, honestly. I don't really get that. He's just singing about his life. I don't care about your life, buddy. Were you even born in the 50s? You're singing about other songs about like Roxanne, Lonely, and Love. It's a love song. And I'm on to you, Mr. The Police. I'm just gonna skip all of that, and I'm gonna say, "Would you be my girl?" and "Would you be my girl? Would you be my girl?" I love that song. A 9 out of 10. And Makoto Tango, 7 out of 10. Who cares? Gibberish, blah blah. It doesn't matter because I figured. Well, actually, I shouldn't have done that, but I figured it out. This whole album is him being a sad boy about breaking up with his girlfriend, right? I think this should start off with Roxanne, right? Him falling in love with the girl named Roxanne. He wants to be next to her all the time. And then I think after that should be either the truth hits everybody or Peanuts. Because the Peanuts is about like, she's nuts, she's taking drugs, she's a cry as a lady. No, it should be Peanuts. And then truth hits everybody, because at that point he's like, you know what, I don't kind of want to be with this girl anymore. I'm going to have to break up with her. But joke's on him, never date crazy girls. Because they always have the ultimate, well, what are they called in Yu-Gi-Oh? They have the $300 card that people think is good because Yu-Gi-Oh is such a good game, right, guys? Haha, I'm gonna spend over $1,000 just to beat a guy up with the same deck as I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry, I hate Yu-Gi-Oh. But all power to the people who play it. Whatever, okay? Peanuts. Oh, never date crazy because they always pull out the awesome power of the victim card. Haha. Hey, man. I'm going to break up with you, okay? Because I understand that you're the good person, but I'm doing mental gymnastics in my head to make you the bad guy and make me the victim. Remember the time I broke your arm? That was because you pushed me into it, okay? I'm the victim here. Bye-bye. And after that, you know, victim. Everyone does it. Next to you. No, we already did that. I am so lonely. Oh, no, wait. The first one was actually born in the 50s because, you know, that's a predecessor to everything else because he was born in the 50s, I think. Whatever. Next to you, I'm so lonely, Roxanne, hold him. Okay, I'm so lonely, followed by there's a hole in my life. Because he's lonely, there's a hole in his life. Haha, because she broke up with him. Even though, and that's the weird part, even though he was going to break up with her, he's still hurting because she did it for him, you know? Just because you like the person doesn't mean, or just because you don't like the girl or boy doesn't mean you want to break up with. He was struggling, and now that it's right there, they ripped his heart out. Thank you, Roxanne. Truth hits everybody, and that's when we get to Would You Be My Girl? To all you children out there, cover your ears or tell a parent to explain to you what a blow-up doll is. Haha! The song's about him getting with a blow-up doll. There's not much to say about that. It's a blow-up doll. And then Makoto Tambo, because he's just nuts, you know? A lot of the lyrics is kind of gibberish. I threw the paper away, but it was a 66, 67 points, so that's a D. It's a passing grade. Not amazing, right? But hey, maybe defund the police a little, you know? Take away their base or whatever. Haha! Just la 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 la. It goes around the world, just la 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 la. It's all around the world, just la 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 la. And everybody's singing la 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 la. And the bells are ringing blah 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 blah. Blah 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 la 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 la. Wait, hold on, do we have to sing all that? Oh jeez, okay, hold on.